Good evening, guys. Happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So I was telling you guys yesterday, me and my mom had to run an errand today, but my mom was kind of behind on some of the stuff that she had to do, so we're actually going to do that tomorrow. And then we are also going to Meijer, so I should have that grocery haul for you guys tomorrow. The only thing is that, like, I don't know, I was trying to also get kind of caught up with some things so that, like, if I don't have time to do everything tomorrow, because again too, I'm gonna have to run an errand in the morning, then go to the grocery store in the evening. So like, if I don't have enough time to get like my editing or uploading done, I tried to make sure that I got a lot of that done today. And then also too, like the dishes and laundry, I also, you know, again, I don't want to say caught up because I've been on top of them, but just kind of stayed on top of them, you know, and like unload and load up the dishwasher for today, even though I didn't even have enough to run a full load. So again too, I was just trying to kind of stay on top of that, but you know, so that I can work on my grocery list and make those for the other grocery stores tomorrow, like Tony's and Caputo's and Jewel and Aldi. Try and get all of that done tomorrow. But again too, because normally sometimes I will work on those like in the morning or like the afternoon, but like early afternoon, and then sometimes again in the evening. So again too, though, if I don't have that much time in the morning, then I might need to do, like, again, maybe not edit in the evening because I'll have to do all of the grocery lists and stuff like that. So anyways, hopefully though it won't be too long. But then my mom also has like a meeting in the morning tomorrow, so we can't go until, like, at first I was like, okay, well, can we go like first thing in the morning? But she actually has something going on first thing kind of in the morning, so we're not going to be able to go until like early afternoon, like, you know, late morning kind of time. So anyways, again, tried to get stuff done today so that I could, you know, like I said, make sure I had my time to do that tomorrow, because I told you guys how much I liked having like the end of my week kind of freed up a little bit more, just because I wasn't worrying about having to get those grocery lists done and stuff like that. Because like, again too, I mainly like I've only worked on my grocery list like 2 days out of the week, like just do them on Monday and just do them on Wednesday, which is again too like when the sales ads, you know, come out for like those other stores, the later in the week deals stores are normally on Wednesday, so that's when I try and get those done. And then again to do like Meijer earlier in the week, like on Monday. So again, it's been working out really well for me, and I liked only taking just those 2 days to kind of, you know, like, and it doesn't take me the whole day, but just taking those 2 days to make sure like those are the days when I work on getting those things done. So and again too, though, I've stayed on top of everything on my planner for today again, and I did yesterday. And so again, just trying to manage my time now a little bit differently, knowing that again plans changed from yesterday and today, you know, and how things we were going to do them. But I told you guys though, like, while I'm editing and uploading and also maybe doing my grocery lists or whatever, like when I've been spending my time in my bedroom, one of my motivations that I just feel like, I don't know, has just kind of been keeping me a little bit inspired as well, is that now that my desk is cleaned off, which I've been happy about, and again too, the rest of my room has just kind of been much more cleaned and organized. One of the things that I've been able to do, because I couldn't before because my desk was so cluttered up, was actually lighting candles in my room, which again too, I've used to be able to do, but then my desk got so cluttered that I wasn't able to. So for a really long time, again, I hadn't really been burning a lot of candles, and I kept collecting candles. I have a ridiculous amount of candles. So it's actually funny though, because the thing is too, is that I have candles that I will have like that much of like wax left in them. And there's probably only like a couple hours left of like burning them before like the wicks burn out anyway. But instead of just burning them down and like finishing off the candle, I just started a new candle, because I'm like, I don't want to waste it. Like, I don't want to, you know, like, not waste it, but like, I don't want to use it up. So I won't burn the candle and like the last 2 hours or whatever that need to be burned up. So I ended up probably going through about 3 larger size candles, 2 very small size candles, not like teeny tiny little like almost like sample size candles, but like smaller ones. Like, I think they were ones actually from the Dollar Tree. They sell, like, I don't know what the size is, maybe they're like 6 ounces or something like that, but they're like much smaller size candles. But the 3 other ones were like bigger, not the really big size candles, like the big jar candles, but like the smaller size but larger like 3-wick candles. So I ended up burning burning through, like I said, a couple of those, but again, I only had like a couple hours left that I needed to kind of burn off of them anyway. So the one I ended up finishing up today, because again too, I've actually been using up my candles, which I've been happy about, because that means that I have less candles, which means I'm allowed to buy more candles. I did buy a candle at Aldi that I found that I was like, oh my goodness, this is so totally my scent. Like, there's certain ones that I just like more than others. I like anything really like fruity and kind of like citrusy, and like my absolute favorite one that I don't know if they discontinued it, or I'm almost wondering if it's maybe seasonal, but there's a strawberry lemonade one from Walmart that I bought once and I loved it so much, and then I went to go and buy it again. They were out of it. Then eventually a while later I went back and looked for it again, and they did have it, but I'm wondering if it was seasonal, so like they only have it like in the summertime or whatever, which kind of makes sense, whereas maybe they have like apple and pumpkin and stuff like that in the fall, and more like a Christmassy pine scented one or something like that in the winter. So again too, I'm hoping that maybe, you know, I start looking at, you know, like for them in the summer, and then maybe I'll be like, okay, so I just need to know that like I have to kind of stock up and buy those that one in the summer, because it's my favorite scent. It's one of my favorite scented candles. But again too, I found it very sporadically. Now I did find one though that smelled just like it. It kind of smells like Pez to me, and it's like, I don't know, the perfect scent. And it was one of the first candles that I really ever like, I think burned in like my new room and stuff like that too. And it smelled so good, and it just has like that, like, you know, like that scent kind of unlocks a memory kind of thing. Like, it just reminds me of that, like, you know, I don't know, it has a special kind of place in my heart. So it's, you know, like I remember too, there's also this other scent that I got when I first got my Scentsy, the first time I ever had one. My mom got it. It was also from Walmart, and it was kind of like, I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was something like blackberry or something berry something, and it was such a good smelling one too, like the wax melts, and I love like anything like that that's kind of like, again, like berry or like fruit or like lemonade, kind of like citrus, you know, that kind of stuff. I don't mind some of the other things like vanillas and stuff like that, but that is more my mom's scent. So like when I smell it, it reminds me more of her and like how the way she has the house smell. So when I'm in my room, I like to have like my kind of scented candles burning. And like I said, I like that like vanilla and like, you know, like cake and cookies and, you know, like that kind of smelling stuff, and like cinnamon. But like to me, that's just like how the rest of the house smells, like when my mom's burning a candle, and like very much like her scented candles. And I don't know if she doesn't like berries and fruit and stuff like that, like scented candles, but she doesn't tend to burn them very often. So like I said, whenever I'm in my room and I'm burning my candles, those are normally the ones that I enjoy and I like. But one of the ones that I finally burned up, this is a really old one I got from Target. Again, it was probably one of the first candles, not like the first, but one of the first candles that like I got and started burning, like I said, more in my room. It wasn't until I was in high school, actually I think it was when I first moved into this room, either right after high school or like right like my senior year or something like that, when I moved into this room. I had enough space, and like my desk space and stuff like that was kind of different, so I had room to like burn a candle and stuff like that. And so that's when I finally started like burning candles myself. But again too, this was probably one of the first ones that I got, and this was, I think, actually the first one I bought from Target, because like I said, I bought a couple from Walmart, but I hadn't bought any from Target. And this one's actually like a lilies and citrus, so it kind of has that florally kind of, but like also citrusy kind of one. So it's a little bit more subtle than like the very strong scented, like I said, like berries and fruit and stuff like that I prefer. It's a little bit more subtle than that, but I really liked it. And like I said, I finally ended up burning it up, so I can finally recycle the jar. I'm done with it. But like I said, now I get to pick another scent, and I'm very excited about that, because like I said, I have a ridiculous amount of candles that I really need to burn up. But again too, since I burned up just those ones that had like, again, a couple hours left of like wax in them, I finally have gotten through like a good amount of space left in my candle cabinet. I actually have a cabinet dedicated to candles in my bedroom on top of my desk on my hutch for there's like a little hutch door. I think I showed you guys it when I was cleaning out my desk, but it has got all my candles in there, and I finally am burning them up and using them, which is awesome. So this one probably had about actually a little bit less than half of the jar was left in it. So I just finally ended up burning it up over the last couple days. And so this one, like I said, is finally good and done. And it is a smaller candle. It says it burns up for up to 50 hours, but it's like not even 10 ounces. So again too, and I burnt it over a couple days, so it did last for a while. But like I said, I'm very happy that it is, you know, I'm down another candle and I can burn whatever next. I do have a angel food cake one that, like I said, that one kind of smells a little bit more like baking kind of smelling candles, which again too smells really good. But I think I might finish that one up too, because that one's again like probably the same as this one was, where it was like half full and I just need to finish burning up. I also have a peach one that's like a little, like a much smaller jar candle, that again too I have only a little bit left in that. That's probably only like a few hours left as well. Then I just need to finish that one up. Like that one I might actually be able to finish in like a day or so, maybe 2, but I don't have that much left in that one either. So I might do that one first just to get rid of it, and then like I said, move on. But again too, that means that I can be on the lookout for more candles and enjoy more scents, because again too, their candles are normally under $5, and they're like the 3-wick candles, and I love the scents of those ones too. They have a lot of good ones, and they kind of rotate them out as well. So that's why though, it's like one of those things where like I don't want to get attached, because I know if I get attached to a certain candle scent, then I'm gonna be like, oh, they don't have it anymore. So, but that's my problem, is that then holding on to it just for like the little bit of wax that's left in there to be like, oh yeah, like I'm not gonna finish burning this because I love how it smells so much. So nope, I'm getting rid of the candles so I can buy new ones, because that means that I get to try more stuff, and if I get to try more stuff, then I'll be able to experience more and have more favorite scents as well, of other different kinds of candles, be able to find new favorites as well. So even though I know like, oh, this is my favorite scented candle, I might find something similar to it. So I think the Pink Sands maybe, or something like that, from the like Yankee Candle, or they have a different one. That one smells kind of similar to that strawberry lemonade one from Walmart, but the Walmart one just kind of smells different. I don't know how to describe it. I think it might not be the Pink Sands, but it's one of the other ones that's like pink as well. The Pink Sands one from Yankee Candle is a really good scented one, and I think that's one that they have not discontinued and they've had for a while, because I bought it like a long time ago, like several years ago, and I think I just saw recently too, I was looking through and they still had it available. So I not only have candles, I also have wax melts, like in a ridiculous amount of wax melts. So I also need to use some of those too. I have mostly holiday scented ones though, of like wax melts. But anyways, this is to using up candles, guys. I'm finally getting through my candle collection, and like I said, when I get to use them, then I get to enjoy them, but then I also get to buy new ones and test out more stuff that hopefully I'll also fall in love with. So anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.